Good morning, YouTube. So this is one of the CFL lights I have in my house, one of these industrial pendant lights. This was the only CFL bulb I could find that kind of looked okay in there, but I really don't like the light, and you can see it takes quite a while to warm up. So I wanted to replace that with a LED bulb, but I want something that kind of looks industrial in there, so I'll show you what I picked up. Yeah, so I found this bulb. This is from CRLight. I think they're an Amazon seller. Bulb, 2700 Kelvin, 6 watts. Yeah, there we go. So this is one of these filament bulbs, kind of an old Edison style bulb. So let's go see what that looks like in that fixture. Okay, looks like the bulb fits up there. Looks pretty nice. Kind of gives it an old-timey industrial look. And there's the light on, but you'll notice this is off, but the light is still glowing faintly, and that's because I have the light plugged into an old X10 controlled switch. I think it's a relay switch. I actually have it on this remote control, so I can turn it on and off here. The way the X10 modules work is that they send out a small little current to the device in order to sense if you turn the switch on. So for instance, I have a switch here, and they try to detect the change in load if you manually turn the switch on. I've found some CFLs work okay, like the bulb I took out of there works fine. This was a Panasonic Light Capsule 15-watt bulb. So that one worked okay with that switch. I have some other bulbs that don't work with the X10s. At least it's not flickering. I've had some of the CFL bulbs I've tried with the X10 switches flicker. I think what happens is that there's enough current to start trickle charging some of the capacitors in the ballast. And once they get charged to a certain point, the light will flicker on for a second, and then that pulls the voltage in the capacitors down, and then the light turns off, and so it gradually flickers on and off every few seconds, which is really annoying, and it's probably not good for the bulb. So yeah, I've been gradually getting rid of the X10 modules because they don't work very well with modern lighting, and if I want to integrate them into my Z-Wave system, I need to buy an interface module. And since I only have a couple of these X10 modules left, it makes more sense to just get rid of them and replace them with Z-Wave modules and call it good. Figured this would be my first time trying a LED bulb on X10, and looks like it is not going to work, so I'll probably just get rid of the X10 stuff and put a Z-Wave module in there. And since this is a dimmable bulb, I can probably do a dimmer. But yeah, that looks pretty good though. I like the look of the bulb. That was the main thing I was looking for, is I wanted kind of an old-timey looking bulb, sort of industrial, because I think I used to have a clear incandescent bulb in there, sort of a industrial looking bulb, and that looked good, but it was 100 watts. So this is 6 watts, so much better, and it's less watts. The CFL was 15 watts, and I never really liked the light. It took a long time to warm up, and it was sort of a weird color, and I think this will work a lot better. I like the color a lot better. Yeah, I don't see any banding. Usually you can see banding in the yeah, there's a little bit. You can see the color banding, or the dark bands in the video there. So there is a bit of flicker to this bulb. I don't really see it by eye, but you can see it in the camera. But yeah, that doesn't look too bad. I like the look of the bulb, and I think I'll just get rid of the X10 and pick up a Z-Wave lamp controller for that.